We often hear how small changes to your lifestyle can have massive health benefits. Not something that doctors, though, are formally trained in.
Dr. Ragad Chatterjee wants to change that. And now, with the backing of the Royal College of GPs, he's creating the first training course for doctors on how to prescribe what he calls lifestyle medicine, rather than relying solely on traditional medication.
He joins us now, along with one of his patients, Daxet Jobin-Putra. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Dr. Chatterjee, how's this going to work? I mean, the first thing that springs to mind, and I hate to be a cynic, is you're going to talk, my GP is going to talk to me about lifestyle changes, yet only has 6 minutes to see me.
I thought you might ask that question. I think that's going to be a common question people are going to ask. But I think the 10-minute consultation model, I think most doctors in the country would recognise that we would much prefer to have longer. But that's the model we currently exist in, and we have to make things work within that. We are already good as doctors at filtering a lot of information within that short time frame and coming up with a treatment plan. But what we don't think about at the moment, really, partly because we're not trained in it, is the power of specific lifestyle and nutrition interventions. Now, this is not about us becoming nutrition specialists. Those people exist, but we need to start thinking about how many different conditions, not just type 2 diabetes and obesity, but other different conditions which can be benefited from specific lifestyle interventions. I think that's probably a prime example of that.
Because when you went to the doctor, you had a problem with...
I have an autoimmune thyroid condition, and when I saw Dr. Chatterjee, basically I was told, not necessarily by you at the time, because I've changed medical practices, that I'd have to be on levothyroxine for the rest of my life.
The tablets?
Yeah, forever. And I asked if there was anything I could do from a dietary point of view, because that's always something I always like to be aware of. And they said, no, you'll just be on them for life. There's nothing, nothing can be done from a lifestyle point of view. And Dr. Chatterjee, when I saw Dr. Chatterjee, he suggested that I make my foods from scratch, I exercise more, maybe sleep on a regular kind of basis, because I was struggling a lot with my sleep. But the thyroid symptoms were really, really severe. I had lots of aches, pains. The symptoms are endless. I had lots of bloating, dry skin. My hair was falling out. I was just at rock bottom, to be honest.
And this is a success story, so this has worked.
Yeah, it has worked. I mean, I've made all these changes over a period of 2.5 years. It wasn't instant, but the fact that I felt quite well, quite quickly, was, I'm obviously, it's work in progress.
Have to ask,
but it was quite quick.
Chatterjee, I mean, why aren't doctors doing this anyway? I mean, some of this sounds like common sense.
Yeah.
Look after yourself better. Why is that not part of what they routinely do with their patients?
Well, I think the reason is because we don't get training in this area, we don't prioritise it. So that's as a prime example. She had been to see multiple doctors already. She was on medication and she was still feeling rubbish. Okay, so that's that. And she had asked her doctor previous to coming to see me, is there anything I could do in my lifestyle? And she was told no. So the problem here is that she had an autoimmune condition. Now, this is not just about eating a bit better and moving a bit more. The science on this in the last 10 years has exploded from us thinking that our genetics were our destiny. We now know that genes play only a 10% role in our health outcomes, and 90% is due to our environment and our lifestyle. I had to teach her what foods could be driving her immune system to misreact.
How long did that take? Just to go back to my first question about how much time you need to consult over this.
I saw her in my NHS practice in Oldham. I had a standard 10-minute consultation, and what I did is I set the scene for her. I pointed her to online resources, and so this is the key. We do have 10 minutes, but just as we refer out to other healthcare professionals or other specialists, we can do the same. But just as when I refer to a heart specialist or a nerve specialist, I know what that heart specialist is going to do. I already have training in that. I'm referring on for some extra expertise. So if we knew this, if we knew that a thyroid condition could be helped by significant lifestyle changes, we could set the scene there in 10 minutes and refer on to a nutrition professional. It's not about doctors doing this, but we have a lot of training in pharmaceutical medications. Okay, we're very good at that. And I think that has life-saving roles in so many cases. It's saying, okay, these are really good for certain conditions, but a thyroid condition is not something you would typically think could be improved with lifestyle. And most doctors, unfortunately, are not taught that it can do, and there are countless cases around the country. So what's great about this course is that for the first time, the Royal College of GPs have accredited a course where we're going to teach doctors to prescribe lifestyle medicine, and the way we've designed it is that doctors can do it within 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we are going to talk about it again later in the programme. A lot of people would be very interested. Daxa, thank you for sharing your story with us this morning. Dr. Chatterjee, you're going to come back a little later on.
Thank you.
I'm sure people got in touch by then with their own experiences. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.